Well, welcome to a beautiful sunny day, riding towards the Jells Park area, and we're just about to hit the Eastlink Freeway. Well, now getting close to Wellington Road. As you can see, quite a few cyclists out enjoying this gorgeous day. So we've now got to go under the road. Sometimes this can get a bit flooded. Maybe we'll be okay today. It did rain yesterday though. Now, all good. I think this has to be one of the favourite spots of the ride. Now just approaching a bridge, go over the creek and off past the sports ground. G'day. And here we are at the sports ground. Wish I could get my lawn looking as good as this. Well, I've just been riding now for half an hour and just about covered 10 kilometres. So that's not a bad speed, 20 average. And we arrive at Jells Park as we get under this bridge. Bit of an incline coming up, change down. Hello.
Hi.
And here we are in Jells Park. Hi. Hi. Well, just arrived at one of the lakes in this beautiful wetland area. Well, we're just getting out of Jells Park now, and well, it's a beautiful day, so we'll do the extended ride and head on down to Vermont. Only issue is really a little bit of a gravel road for about 3 kilometres, but worth the effort. A couple of big hills, but also a beautiful little wetland area, so I'll turn the camera on for that. And here's where we turn off the main track. Well, we've now entered an area called the Bushy Park Wetlands. Very pretty, particularly with its sun. So now reaching close to 15 kilometres, and we've reached the underpass under High Street. Generally a bit muddy. Now we reach a place called Roomies Bridge, next to a pony club, and head on through another park. At least to start, it's got a nice smooth path. I think that's about to change. Okay, maybe a bit rough for this camera. Oh well, this is where we climb out of this wetland area, and we've got to go over a big hill, so better change down. At least they've kept the gradient down a bit by this zigzag. There is a bush track if you want to go straight over. Maybe that's for the younger guys. Nearly at the top, I hope. And it's levelling out a bit, thank goodness. Another beautiful spot in this ride. They've actually built a wooden bike track above the wet ground. Only trouble is it might be a little bit bumpy for this camera. We'll see. Also a little bit of a hazard with my tyres, which are a bit on the skinny side for this potentially slippy surface. Although they have covered it with mesh, which is good. Certainly blessed with this beautiful day, and it's June the 17th, so almost our shortest day of the year with regards to sunlight. G'day. Okay, now a bit of infrastructure to tackle. We're going to cross the main Burwood Highway, and rather than an underpass, we've got an overpass. And then quite a large hill that we'll climb away on, and we'll be heading back to our starting point, the furthest point away on this trip. We've now done about 18 kilometres. Hopefully that's also the end of the headwind. Maybe have a little bit of help on the way back. Although it seems as though the wind's dying off. Got the main Eastlink freeway ahead. We'll be turning right and following the Eastlink bike trail, and that's where we have to go over this little hill. It doesn't look much from here, but yeah, it just keeps getting a little steeper and steeper. So I'll turn the camera off as I start puffing. The summit in sight. Of course, this camera is pointed up the hill, so you don't see the gradient. Speed's down to 15. And we're nearly there. Long gradient down now, thank goodness. Hear the traffic from that Eastlink freeway. So the Great Eastlink freeway, and I think this must be High Street. Anyway, another hill to go up, and then coasting for a bit. But we've been going over an hour now, so legs need a bit of a rest. Well, this is the fastest part of the ride, Eastlink track. Beautiful smooth surface, not much headwind, in fact I think it's crosswind, and we're about to go down a nice hill, currently doing just under 30, hitting 30 now, and we should get up to 40, 44 I would think on this hill. Beautiful. Stop the power on the pedals a bit. One brief time when we're in the highest gear. Oh well, that's 40 and 47. See if the brakes work now. Well, you can see me now. Got the sun on our back, and that means we're on our way back. Ride time so far 1 hour 20, and yeah, the legs are still turning. Great stuff. We'll take a little deviation through yet another wetland area, one of my favourites, nice and smooth, and a man-made area with I've got a fish hatchery all covered up so the birds can't get at it, and another little climb, but not too bad, and we end up at the top of the hill. Always good. Wellington Road, 1 kilometre. Well, we'll be doing about 2.5. We'll get there. Just a left hand down here over the bridge. Dandenong Valley Wetlands, and there in the distance is Dandenong Ranges. Pity actually you can't see the lakes. Some black swans on over there. There we are, 2 black swans enjoying the early afternoon sun. Yeah, it's good to actually stop. Yeah, I actually like this bit. It's quite smooth, and an opportunity to crank it up a bit, particularly as we get towards the little hill at the end. It's where we start a gentle acceleration. This is the high intensity training bit of the ride. Speed goes over 30, slight incline. See how the old heart rate's gone up a bit. Now doing 34. And the final bit over the bridge and up a short hill, and go for it as fast as I can. And here we are, Wellington Road. And now to recover. Luckily downhill. Thankfully only a couple of minutes on this road, and we dive back down underneath. Oh well, bye-bye traffic. Well, we're on the last 10 kilometres now. Sun on our back, and very pretty through this bit of park. And now we go under the Eastlink Freeway. Came through here before. And we're on the Dandenong Creek Trail now. Definitely getting closer to home, or back to the car park. Getting chased by a helicopter at the moment. A police helicopter. At least I'm not breaking the speed limit. Yeah, another nice bit of our track when we get away from this road, following the Dandenong Creek. Nice cruise through here at 26k. Bye. Well, back at the freeway, Monash Freeway, and we dive under our last underpass. And there we are, the basketball centre, where my car hopefully is still parked. And down the end of this row of cars, you should find the Jeep. So that's 37 kilometres. And 1 hour 50. Here we go. So according to the computer, 1 hour 46 ridden. Average speed was 20.8, maximum speed 48, and there you go. How many calories have we burned? 1,500 calories. Anyway, that's over and out from Michael. Cheers.